Hello and welcome. I recently made yet another upgrade to my 2021 Schwinn AL Comp. The thing is though, this was a completely unplanned upgrade. Well, sort of. Here's the deal. I ordered a set of Bucklos 27.5-inch wheels on Amazon.com so that I could switch from the stock 14 to 28 tooth 7-speed freewheel to an 11 to 40 tooth 9-speed cassette, derailleur, and shifter that I already had on hand. So far, so good. But when the wheels arrived, dang it, they were 29-inch units. Well, I could have returned them, but that seemed like kind of a pain in the hindmost. So I decided to keep them as spares. Then it occurred to me that I had a set of 29 by 2.0 Bontrager Connection Trail tires stashed in my shed. So I wondered if I could convert the AL Comp from 27.5s to 29s. Now I know this has been done the other way round on other bikes based on some videos I've seen. So I figured, why not give it a try? Well, son of a gun, what do you know? They fit. There is all kinds of clearance on the rear wheel. It's no problem at all back there. Up front, yeah, it's a bit less spacious on the 27.5 spec fork, but there is still decent clearance. In fact, my rock hopper with a 29er fork has only about 5 millimeters more clearance. So I was cautiously optimistic and I took it for a ride. First, let me say I had no problems with the wheels during the ride. The rear hub was a bit loud when coasting, but that went away after about 20 minutes and I'm guessing it was a lubrication issue. But when I reviewed the footage, I heard a pinging that the camera picked up, but which I don't recall hearing. My best guess, and it's only a guess, is that the spokes were seating or something like that, and they did seem nice and tight when I later checked them. Now, one of the things folks say about 27.5 versus 29 is that the smaller size is more maneuverable, and the larger size is more able to roll over obstacles. Well, I have both types. I've got 29ers on my rock hopper and 27.5s on my Siskiyou. But the former is a hardtail and the latter is a full sus. So it's kind of hard to compare them bike for bike because of the different handling characteristics inherent in the platforms. That said, I definitely noticed a difference in handling with the 29-inch wheels and tires on the AL Comp. The larger rolling stock gave the bike a noticeably different feel on the trail. The larger roots and logs were indeed easier to roll over, but you know, it was more than that. It's a little hard to put into words, but the bike felt more stable on loose soil and gravel. I don't know if it was only the wheels, but I do suspect the tires had a lot to do with it too. In any case, the bike's handling was a bit more confidence-inspiring, which led me to ride it a little harder. But more than that, the bike is now more fun to ride. And there are all kinds of words people use to describe bike's handling. Playful, zippy, responsive, compliant, sendy. I don't know if that's really a word, but I've heard it used. But the word I choose is fun. The AL Comp is now a very fun bike to ride, as opposed to previously just being a decent bike to ride. And I think there is a lot to be said in favor of fun. I mean, I'll admit it, I like fun. Oddly, I do have a set of Weinmann 27.5 wheels on order, but now I'm thinking I may not need them. And as I was riding, I realized that as of this recording, the only stock parts on the AL Comp now are the frame, the seat post clamp, and the derailleur hanger. So, you know, it looks like I bought a frame for $248 and built myself a bike. Which is, as Obi-Wan said, true from a certain point of view. If you want to know more about this bike, there is a playlist linked lower left. There is also a link to another video that I think you will enjoy, lower right. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Goodbye and have a great day.